Hello guys, welcome again. I be telling I say I will get for interview the owner, CEO of Big Things Poultry, McKinney, Mangaloko Road, right here in Amabanta. And I get right beside me here. It kind of introduce himself to una and tell una how it come about for start up this whole initiative. I tell una say talk with T, get for the come up every week starting from tomorrow. But when you see great people, you can't just let them pass by. So officially it will start tomorrow, but I just can't let great people and pass by. So I decide for get them up today and talk to them. As I say, talk with Tigger for the come up with young people that they do great things in their life. Young people that way get prospect for do big, as you know, within the 21st century, and doing great left with really young people. If we not develop we self, no other person not go develop we. And also it get for do about women's empowerment, talk about love issues and all of things and get for encompass in talk with the. So I get presently with me the CEO of Big Things Company Limited. I'm going to introduce himself to you. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you, T. We fumble them all over the world, and most especially people that with Sierra Leone and all over the world because I know say this team program. This is just a start, but I see big dreams ahead of them, and we get for to get likes, we get for to get views all over the world because the program we put together. So, a program we get for actually touch lives. You get for be very motivational. People and get for the look and get inspired. And like what you say, you get for the bring in a whole lot of people that will don't do something good. You know, people that will they make moves, people that will they do things and influence other people and for live a very great and positive life. So, my family them all over the world. Good afternoon. I'm happy for dinner this show with T. Thank you.
So you can tell family your name and what thing you don't do over the years.
Well, my name is Petemaa Sheriff. Me na one humble guy within a young corner. They try for make sure say I able play my own part, play my own role, for give me own life a meaning, and also influence other people them around there and the world for make sure they say people for understand say you get for play your own role when you can at this world. That the most important. That the first mandate that the way God give. For look inside Genesis, God say come to the world and multiply. A whole lot of people can misunderstand that, but it basically means say you can at this world, you play your own part, make your impact, and able for influence the world, make the world a better place. So me that such guy we then I'm my own part. I make sure say I able for do my own for make sure say the world become a better place. Initially, I've been start up. I attend St. Anthony School for my education. St. Edward's, Maypark, or shout out to all the Maypark saints, you know, the real man that we go Maypark. You know, say Maypark always, we did before, you know, so and any big thing that happen right now, Maypark man, they must did it. So shout out to all my Maypark man, and also shout out to all my other man and the other schools, them, you know, we on the bind, we on the road. I go Maypark, like I just say, and later I further my studies now. For Abbey College, I go do a Bachelor of Arts degree. But after my degree, I've been finding it very difficult to pick up a job, you know, saloon and most other countries, not just saloon no more, you know, because the private sector not too strong. A lot of people just depend on government for provide jobs. So I've been finding it difficult. As a matter of fact, I never work for salon government because they're not be able to employ me. You know, they're not able to employ all man, so I not blame them. So I decided to also go pursue a course in IT because I not be able to get job. I come home in a graduate, nobody not employ me. So I go do a course in IT because then and the IT, you know, not be the thing. You know, everybody will do IT. So 1 2 months say, "I'm good do IT," but you know, at the end of the day, go get job. After I do my course in IT, I also not get job still, but I be dey push. But roll back few years, when I be in a college, I be in this group Indigens. A lot of people know Indigens. We do good big songs, them songs
Sure.
like Don't Go, songs like Darling Asori, who album be titled College Wahala, you know, songs that were been big and massive, take over the whole country. In 2005, 2006, we win all of the best R&B awards in this country. So in a nutshell, a lot of the things that we don't do, you know, because me are the founder of Indigens, everything we don't put together, we God don't put some heart. Now something we don't actually make mark in the world, you know. So I want to use this opportunity for to say if God put something in your heart, just push them no matter what. It's not going to be easy when you start, but along the line, once you don't do your best, you left all the rest to God. So we do the stuff then they when I be the college. I come more college, I not get job, so I go do IT. and I be still find it difficult to get a job. Later I get job at MOE Enterprises, where be they sell them best marula cream.
Okay.
I start for sell the pega pack na street, you know, the meat man and the ghetto, a lot of the ghettos in the western area. Now maybe they supply the pega pack that marula. A lot of people remember maybe FIBA Bailey's,
Bailey's,
you know. So now the first job that they will get, and maybe they go to the ghetto, they sell, you know, because maybe I'm used to command them, and the people that be so like me because you know I've been very hardworking, I've been pushful, go to the ghetto side of women and be fit for gold, they see all kind of people, and me they go there, they go sell the marula cream. So at the end of the day, they be make me the promotion supervisor because I be the move, you know. So now maybe they go on the radio now, they promote the stuff. So people remember at a particular time, best marula cream, they take over this one country. You know, I've been playing my own role for make sure say that they happen. Then after that, I pick up a job that answers Sierra Leone when I be a call center because of the IT I don't go do now. So I be the call center, the engineer for the laptop there, make sure say the network been they steady, you know. Then now day a day, but the business being start small, you know, so it not be easy, you know. Shout out to Jerry Johnson, one person who really inspire me a lot for startup business because from that side and day, all the side of the work now people will be start business like MOE, the best cream, this answers. Now people and say we start business. So from that time and there I look and say no, I don't need for second wait for my government give me job. Me self able for put me own ideas together and then for start me on something, you know, because I see how they start. It'll not be easy. We'll be then the answers, we reach a point where they go on the street for cell phones, you know, because the business not been to they pick up the way been supposed for pick up. So, you know, at the end of the month, we never even get salary. So we pitch out to Jerry, say Jerry, okay, like where you go America because I'm be to go America and come. Go they call them old phone, used phone. So now from there we'll be able for pay ourselves because the business we do not be they make much. So we not be they blame Jerry, we're not able for pay we. But at the end of the day, because we they cell phone them, we call the phone, we get we own small commission, where they sell. You know, all them ways then they, you know, I believe in a side away God make a pass for me I go able for develop myself for USA day so they like today, you know, develop that passion for business, develop that perseverance spirit, you know, a whole lot of techniques then they will learn now they get on the street where I be the cell phone, they sell pega pack, where they use them skills then they like today where I get my business now. So after now they are then answers where I pick up this job now ACDI Voc and Snap where okay, now be a big job, and at the end of the day, they paid and fine. But even when I did in that place, I be always get the mindset say, this na my last time where I work. You know, if I able forget some small money, no matter what, I start my own job because for they wake up every day, go early morning, they go report for make sure for just push something else ways, not to be your dream, you know, not to be my dream that day, not to be my passion. You know, but I be do you know, because I be like basically need the money for the meantime. I believe say I go able for make the world a better place where I do waiting at my passion. My own passion are for doing business and music. You know, that's why I do into a whole lot of things. Even while they do business right now, I do into music, entertainment. I do into showbiz promotions. We just conclude the Miss High School where support the Awakening Women for do. Now McKinney now so I do East versus West McKinney. And I'm McKinney now so I bring artists there. If you check out my Facebook page, you will see I don't bring them famous. But I don't support a whole lot of, you know, artists and showbiz talent shows. You know, so going back like I said, I just bring this one inside. I move on at the work, I get the money. Even while they inside the work, I begin to buy small things that why I be no say man in the office need things like phones, things like laptops, so they come and make me small commission. So at a particular point I say, okay, well, if I do this now, so man in the buy, I get a small money, I say, okay, well, I begin go to buy, I begin buy thing then way at least it will be cheaper because now they go buy at the source, you know. So I begin go to buy and I begin go and come and they do business. As he say, yes, it's a good business. But one thing my own passion was I need to do something where I go create jobs because I know what it means for my young man they not get job. So I look and say, which kind of business I go do now? At least I don't raise some money. Which kind of business I go do? Where I don't do the other business there, I don't raise some money with my salary, so for them they pay me. I know the eat, I know the swaggle, I keep because I be know the dream, I know it's not be one for do. So I pray because me not born again, I attend Christ Embassy one most important thing. In anything where you want to do, put God first. Put God first, you know. Just put God first and everything will turn out to be good. So I pray, I even keep fast because I don't even know exactly what to do, because you know there are times when you don't get money, the idea is not the flow. As soon as you get money now, that time all the ideas you go and begin do this thing themselves where you go do now way not go make any sense, you know, start where you go losses. So when you get money, the most important thing for you to do, commit unto God and make God direct you, so you go put them. Because anything where God establish, trust me, it go through the fire, but it not go ever burn. You know, so I've been committed to God, saying all the things will come up. You know, all of the ideas been come up, but the one have been too strong and my spirit. And I've been for do a poultry business. You know, I've been for do poultry business. God say, I've been want for set up a studio. God say, okay, no, do this poultry business. When this poultry business don't establish, because music and entertainment need a lot of money, and you not get that money there now for pusher. When you do this poultry business, you go able to raise a lot of money. We will able to establish a whole lot of other businesses there. So I say, okay, you know, it's not been too easy, you know, becoming not to be farmer and not do agriculture. Agriculture I do in a secondary school. Although I was good in it, but it's not something I will do for taking as in my career. You know, so I go inside there because now God tell me for doing. You know, so at the end of the day, after I don't go inside there, I begin. It not be easy at the start. I not be get no ideas, and you know, sometimes in the way they start something, people like even come, we go say, okay, we sabi, but they not sabi. So all anything and they, I go through them, but I've been persevere along the years. I say no. Once that God don't tell me for establish this, it not go fail in my hand. So at the end of the day, I push. We start with 1 acre land, you know. We start with one farmhouse. Now, to the glory of God, we get 5.2 acre land we don't buy out of profits that we don't make now. We get 5 farmhouses where we get right now at the poultry farm. Apart from that day, we God been telling me say you go establish your own businesses with it and put up a studio right now. We want to make a state-of-the-art studio where we go to produce music, movies, and so many other things. And I also still into the showbiz, show promotions. They support artists, then also then they do the show. Now McKinney, they support other people and where they do programs. And also, just like I said, we just support the awakening women, because we own desire also now for make sure so women them get empowerment, to raise the awareness of women. So any program we get the deal along that line, big things can come on board for support them. So in a nutshell, I think say I don't take on through the journey to Usa Adeso right now. You know, right now big things are one of the big poultry them. Big things we're amongst the first 10 front forerunners. Just imagine we just established in 2014. We get a whole lot of poultry farms we don't take 10, 15, 20 years. But the rate we're amongst the first 10 front forerunners. And also are they amongst the 100 most inspiring Sierra Leoneans for 2018. Wow. I win the award also, the Joabas Life by Design Award for exceptional achievement in youth entrepreneurship 2017, and also presently MBA student at the University of McKinney, which is an affiliate course with the Catholic University of Milan. They do my MBA just because I want to broaden my horizon, make sure say I learn a lot, so I go able to teach other people them how to do business better. Because I learn them the hard way, and I not be getting any formal idea for do business. The only thing where I've been getting the passion. But now I know say if you get the passion and you also get the idea, you get the book sense, you get the common sense, when you blend that two together, you go get a spark where you go take over the whole world. In anything we do, you go be excellent. So that's why I enrolled for this course at University of McKinney, and definitely I will graduate by February. But even in our class, you know, I'm excellent in my course, you know. If you check out my Facebook page, you will see the series of awards. In fact, I can always tell people and say, when you want to be a successful person, if you really boast for being a successful person, better not check out your Facebook page. You see video, everything about people in life then at the Facebook page. That's why you get to be mindful of what they say on Facebook. You get to be mindful of what they post on Facebook. Post your achievements. You know, there are times there are a whole lot of people who can just sit down and just call them. So man can say now even your Facebook page and go even watch and say, okay, this person don't do this, don't make this move, don't do this, you're excellent in this area. And so in a nutshell, that is me. And big things, one of the front forerunners for the production of fresh, highly organic and affordable eggs and chicken in Sierra Leone.
Okay. I really want to ask you a whole lot, but I think so you don't tell
Yeah.
me everything about yourself. But as you say, yesterday, as we now all know, I take on around the poultry and show on everything where they around the poultry. As you say, you they grow a whole lot of things that is not more default than there. I see you get pepper, you get um you tomatoes, you get your leaf yabas, you get your cassava leaf, you potato leaf, you can crane, you pineapples and all that. Waiting at the drive behind you are planting them things there.
Well, one thing I believe, I don't believe for be a consumer. Any nation or anybody will decide say me I just the consume will stay poor. That is one of the disadvantage. I think one of the challenges that we African countries, most especially Sierra Leone, the face. Will they consume or not they produce? You know, I sit down one day and say now, just take imagine food. Food now one part of the thing that we they take a lot of cash. Now any country. If you check the money we Salon they spend on just importation of rice, the last time they said about $240 million.
Yes.
You know, check the money we Salon they spend for the importation of just eggs, now $40 million. We mean no, you understand? And so many other things. Salon they import tomatoes. Salon they, in fact, if you go to a supermarket, you even meet lamb.
Yes.
Can you imagine we import lamb in a salon? You know, and for me, I think they don't make no sense because most importantly. Africa, might just go Africa for abroad in we get 70% of the world's arable land. Women say 70% of outside things that can grow, bang, it in Africa. And look at Salon. I for say 100% of we land, all sides something they grow in this country. You see corner and that stuff they grow. Why I for sit down? I dey buy all them basic things there. So I dey buy pepper, I dey buy tomatoes, I dey buy onions. You know, where God don't already bless we with that. Me, I believe say as Sierra Leoneans and as Africans, now we own blessing than the way God give it.
Okay.
We for able to produce what we eat. So I decided say okay, I dey go on Facebook always they inspire people and say we need for do this, we need for do that. Charity begins at home. Let me first begin to buy and see how beneficial it will be to me. You understand? So I decide to plant almost everything what I eat. You know, I go buy now Maggi and salt, but I get me pepper, I get me tomatoes, I get me green onions, I get me potato leaf, I get me cassava leaf, I get me crane. I even plant rice, but I don't harvest now. But I think so you showed them the other day where they said the bag. Now the one we left now because I share them with the other people that will support me for planting the rest. Imagine if you take 1 year, you know they buy all them things and they. When I do the calculation, I see the millions what they save. That millions they what they save. I can do them. I can put that money there together, increase my business, increase my investment in other businesses, or also give me my family or any other people a better life. You understand? So I decided to do them as a prototype, and also most importantly, if we see salon, because people know they eat fresh food. People most food they what they eat now either canned food and also they imported food. That's why I will tell you plain bank and they tell you from confirmed source. I don't get nutritionists that we don't confirm unto me. I don't get doctors that we don't confirm unto me. That are one of the reasons why we get high rate of death in this country. Okay. You just see young man then just they die, young people and they just die. People away now meaningful people and people away for contribute meaningfully to this country in progress and they die just like that. One because people are not healthy. People are not healthy because they need to eat healthy food. You imagine the chicken where most people eat are imported, we don't take 6, 10 months, 1 year. The eggs, we all know most of the eggs that people in the eat are imported, they go you open as you and say be offensive. You don't even need for it, but I know say people in the beer because you know they too much, you understand? The tomatoes are imported. The what's in again? Biscuits, everything what would they eat. Most, I would say 90% of the things that would they eat in this country are imported, including the rice. We don't get any better food value where they add in the system because one, it's not fresh, and also it's not organic. You understand? So I look and say now, me be able to do a prototype now, so and also inspire other people and make sure so they live a healthy life. Because if they produce what they eat, even if not only they produce them, but if then they produce in this country, I believe say people are not going to die. So me I get about people and way as I be when I'm friends them with the England, with the America. And then they hear them they die so. Because then they eat things that way fresh in the country, you understand? But salon everyone too much you say, hey, that me man don't die under so, that me paddy under so don't die. You know, people I get me, I don't ever remember say if I get paddy with America from my small, why don't you say don't die? You know? So I believe say now some modern things then because people are not get access to fresh food and the what you eat now make you. All way to do way to be so delicate, they will body parts, everything. Now because of the food what they eat. And the quality of the food, now they determine the quality of your body part. And the quality of your body part, and they determine how strong your body go to fight against diseases. So I look and say, I can able for do that as a prototype, inspire other people because big things will like for do what you say, anything you say they do. And so I just do and so for make sure some people back where they are so we all eat fresh food. We will stay healthy, and also if I put them on Facebook, tell people them how they do them, and the impact where they get on my economics, and the impact where they get on my lifestyle, the impact where they get on my health. I believe say a whole lot of people them go able for make sure say themselves do them also because we get the land. So man they get land past 10 acres, they do nothing there. I'm a friend in Nigeria do a video of in community. I observe say a drone they use. I observe say even land the people in fence, they plant inside. Okay. Lettuce, cassava, yam. They not just left and but they also some man they will get almost acre land, but then they pay every year for brochure. Whose economic benefits with that land they give away also? They get no economic benefit. Some people and they will get land them the moment if they say them decide for plant small thing inside it. If they see the benefits, sometimes some man not go decide for below staking. Most land at the Western area, we get people that will get land. Then those fence they no more left them idle and they pay every year for spend money for just the brochure. Why you not go utilize that land? Able to create employment for other people, So now make a decide for doing for me go live a healthy life, they eat fresh food and also inspire other people because me I feel say my own life and everybody in life now for make sure say you able to affect people positively. So now they make a decide for doing.
Okay. As well don't see in motto self now live fresh, eat fresh. Eat fresh, live fresh. You want to live by a motto, live by example. And you not come now this world for just go like that. You want to create an impact. And as you don't already start for impact the young people, you out there where they watch you not just day for day and just live your life like that. They just kind of this world and go without no impact. You need to impact the society, impact the young people the way they are around. As you know, the young generation of Sierra Leone, if we stand up and make something positive out of your life, if we stand up and do something creative, Sierra Leone will be a better place for we. We don't need for one go America or one go any other side. We can there and make life comfortable for ourselves. So what you want to say out there to government, because as you know, you say that they spend a whole lot of money into importing rice, importing eggs and all that 15 and day. What are you message out there to Papa government?
Number one message to Papa government that will make sure say you support your own farmers and anybody where they do something for make sure say we produce food, produce your own clothing, produce everything we feel say we're able to produce in this country. Because just imagine $240 million. Imagine we spread down there amongst farmers in this country every year and they get down there. And then means say farmer they able for this good school education to them picking them. Then they means say farmer then go able for send them picking and go a hospital where they sick. Then they means say the government, the gross domestic product go increase. Then they means say we go get more foreign exchange where economic go stable. It means a whole lot. It means a whole lot. Imagine just almost poultry farmers in this country. $40 million. That not just for the importation. That not include waiting they say they produce now. So we go they probably the $1 or $2 million. You don't understand what they sell every year. Imagine $40 million now then farmer then did a pocket. It will go a long way for help for develop this country. But we also need the support of government in every dimension, in every department, in every sphere of life. Government need to come on board because countries in the world, Ghana, Nigeria, other countries, and they can push. You know, go fit me salon they be no more salon always they be now. We they look at other people. It fit for me. We also be a prototype. People for Canada also. I wanna do this. Most of people do in our own country. You understand? Yeah. So the government need to come on board, support well-meaning Sierra Leoneans. I know they say support everybody because we know some people they say support this more. Then go and go take the money for make no sense. You don't understand. So if government able for come on board, support well-meaning Sierra Leoneans, tell them waiting for do being can they improve technology, how for do this, how for go about and for get this kind yield, how for do this with technology for we go for being innovative, try for do something different. When we self get products, then produce the way they go say this is typical to Sierra Leone. Now salon, now they produce this way for export them. elsewhere, able for make money kind of this country. Now the only way that this salon will develop, not for gold, diamond, then they all they deplete. Yeah. The only thing we go make salon get stable economy. For me, I believe in agriculture. You know, make government come in and able for support anybody where they do it meaningfully, somebody where they do it passionately. The CV and they out there. You get people that whether they struggle with them businesses, but they get the passion, they still did it. That kind of person that you help them, able for push. Not just go look somebody we know the one the way they will do no more just for money business, but to get a whole lot of people that were passionate about complementing government's efforts in terms of food security. People are passionate about it. People are now they're innovative in every department technologically. You know, maybe for build we own local industry. That's the only way that the country for grow. So, Papa government, see you and need for put programs and together, select well-meaning Sierra Leoneans, people who are passionate about their dreams, people who are passionate about their desires, and give them the support. All other countries, that's so then go. Even America, that's so then go. Support farmers, support the technology industry. So at the end of the day, if that technology industry, salon people are able to produce tractor, they will be for use now. I will not need for go buy again in America. Salon people are able to produce eggs. Them the people are waiting now, so no need for go you can go buy rotten egg, rotten chicken. So the money go they revolve. The money go just they pass amongst we. You know.
You talk about technology, improving the technology and stuff like that, but you realize the educational system in Sierra Leone are just the old way. They're gonna few colleges them don't come up with they do something modern. So for me, I think when you talk about technology, there must be an improved cause whether they do. You know, it's just this old trend normal way people they go with history. We get engineers that we can't even make good roads. We get doctors that we not even diagnose diseases then. So what do you think Papa government for do towards the educational system for make we get the human capital? Because Sierra Leone we lack the human capital. The human capital is our problem. What do you think Papa government for do for improve on the human capital in Sierra Leone?
Well, first of all, I think the government need for change the curriculum what we use presently in this country. The curriculum is not only archaic, but it's only built for complement the desires of the West. The West, this curriculum where they be built now for make sure say Africa able for support their dreams, their aspirations, but always also keep Africa behind. We always need for the follow them. You know, that's why if you take an example from China then get their own curriculum, then get within the fees and for improve their country. You don't understand, they not just follow everything with the West they bring come. You know, we get to culture, we get to tradition. You know, in business you get SWOT analysis. You get to know what your strength, you get to know what your weakness. You know, you get to know what your opportunities, you get to know what your threat. Now then they are facing them for do first. Know what now we own strength as a country, we unique. We get what we able for, we get what we supposed for offer the world. So when they do that, they're able to develop a curriculum where now from there we know say this now strength, now for build them. This now weakness. That now so and so we need to do for make sure say we will build on them. You don't understand it? The strength to hold on them. Then we also will get to threats. This is nothing that we pose against we. If it's natural, we will find a way for mitigate them. Then we also get the opportunities that way they out there because of the strength that we get. We know the opportunities, we know the thing that we can tap into. Now from that thing and they're able to build a curriculum we go better salon. Not that this curriculum more deeper way. People beginning they study things that including me, I study a lot of things that will not make no sense for me now, right now why they're able to chat me away in the course in life. Even the history curriculum they wouldn't talk. It not make no sense to me for go begin study but the American Revolution
way back there.
You know, it don't make no I don't see no development. Then in a thing that within a website now, where if somebody want to know about them, you go online, you tap over time, you get them just broaden your horizon. People there for go to school, for make sure so when they come on to school, they're able to make a meaningful contribution to your nation first. Where you go able to sell you out to the world, for make you able to project, put your country on the map. But nation first. Make them develop a curriculum where go able to serve Sierra Leone. Develop a curriculum where go utilize the resources they were in a salon. For make sure say people are able to be productive with their resources then they will be able to sell their resources them and gain a competitive edge in the world market. Simple.
So what's your message out there to young people we just feel say I just need a white collar job because I don't learn book, because I get a master's degree, because I get a first degree, or because me na a doctor, I don't need for go out there and do something for impact myself. I need for wait for appointment, or I need for government for give me job. Waiting that you advice to the young people and the way they out there, and the young one they also they come up with together mentality. They say, "Where's a land book now for like get work no more."
First of all, to the one that we already did do, I would tell and say, my advice is stop being lazy, because it's laziness. With all that idea, people don't spend by you so much money, despite the fact that you go through that curriculum. But there are so many things now where they raise awareness. People are aware of say, okay, if this is what I did in school. Some people and the way go study teacher, we're not to their passion. First of all, that's why a lot of people they find it very hard for breakthrough. You know your passion, you know what you're supposed to can offer in this world. Not wait for somebody can help you for doing. Look at you right now. You spend your money for buy megabytes, go online. Not a person they give you this money for doing. You understand? You know you passion this. If you say they wait for my government can give you megabytes, you know they ever get this platform. Go out there, create your own platform for yourself. Then once people then see how successful you don't be on your own, then people then go support you. Yes, we get for need people for administer government and stuff. But what do you mean they say? Government not even able to provide 10% of the job they will need in this country. So a lot of people and the way they out there when are job creators. These are people that way God don't give so many ideas for come and influence the world. There are lots of times you know probably need money for start an investment. Yeah. You get the idea, put and down, get a business plan, and so you start. You get template and all on the internet. Get your business plan. As long as it's an idea, we go make money. You don't understand. You have to get various avenues them where they push them. You get the banks where they push them. You get people like Joabas where they get called to business. You get several aside where they push them. And also you get for no say not a thing we get for be like an overnight stuff. So man, you go 1-2 side, then they not encourage them. You don't get this stuff. You don't say this thing are not meant for them. Perseverance now is the most important thing. And matter you when they go through struggle, now the tender they got they know the man was serious but in desire, and the man was not serious. The man that were not serious but in desire, now the man that way then go knock now 1-2 doors, the doors they're not open for them, or when the doors open and tell them say no, your idea is not what we are looking for, then go and say no, I cannot do this. See don't now they wait for job. I know people that we don't come out college past 10 years, they don't get job there like today.
Yeah. Imagine still waiting for government to provide job for them.
Imagine if that person would just don't create one small idea, one small business idea. Okay, even if sometimes today you know for being get people away, they push them and do them, but at least you know for still they wait for job. If for being get salary, they able to make you basic living for the moment. You don't understand? A whole lot of the big guys there right now, from Bill Gates, from Mark Zuckerberg. These are people that will develop their ideas. Initially, people are not be one their ideas. People are not be one their ideas. Like Bill Gates, we all know his story. When he came with the idea for move from that olden days where people they handle computer to this one, nobody not be one time. They even fire and I job. You understand? That man I college dropout. But he get in dream, he push him. Whatever resources they get, he try for make sure say he equip himself. Guy now take a look at me now. So a lot of people go to see me on Facebook and go say, yeah, this guy they live large, they live this. Yes, the fact is I they make money out of the business, yeah. But every time when I make money, I they reinvest that into my business. And then they go begin live large. Yes, tell them for come from my live large. But most importantly, Sierra Leoneans they need for we get forget a generation we need for sacrifice for the generation where they come. And I feel saying that now we need for do them. We don't need for wait again. America they enjoy so they like it today, and because then we get a generation will decide for sacrifice, a generation will be decide for invest, a generation will be decide for say yes, we are going to do it for the name, so that when the picking them come tomorrow, they're going to enjoy all this benefit they will sacrifice for they like it today. So my advice to everybody out there, if I be sit down they wait for job, and not for they are right now they create jobs. If I be sit down they wait for job, and not for the help government now with me small tax why they pay. If I be sit down they wait for job, people in Amakeni now for they get fresh eggs, because these are the first commercial poultry in Amakeni. And after we don't set up from 2014 up to now, we don't inspire about 5 people that we don't do poultry business in Amakeni. Imagine if I not been starter. Say today the whole of Makeni for sit down they eat imported egg. Because when I start and people they see the benefits, a whole lot of people and then they go inside it. So maybe in that community, you get something where you need for start, we go inspire other people and for coming to our way, go benefit other people. So not sit down they wait for job. Yes, it's not easy, but just start. So until then, sometimes the way you start and I see somebody will say, wow, this is an idea. Come let me put the money more push on. You know? So not stand, not sit down dey wait for job. Government not going for able produce for provide that job dey for you. And even if government dey provide job, Petemaa, you where they work and stuff, try for the raise money for do business. Because when you 60, 65, just like they retire you. And you not going to forget nothing to you picking up retirement. So you not take your job, you picking can do. But when you start a business, you left your business where you picking and generations yet unborn. Go don't be sure of not only a source of income, but if you themselves get the IQ, themselves get the passion for working in your industry, they are sure of a job already.
Okay, as we all know, very inspiring was where the CEO of Big Things don't tell we will not need for Abob say we work all they get to sustain we and we picking them. The work all they get for just with day-to-day feeding. But when you invest into business and get something going that for the future, for you picking them. As somebody always can say, your salary where you get Sunday not even take you through 1 week. But when you get a business, it can take you through your one whole life and it will make your life better. You don't see as young as he is, they try for push for do something better with himself. Yourself out there, yourself need for push, not for just get a job. If you need for go out there and be an entrepreneur and do something better for we self, better for your family and better for the society. Last week we'll be there for 16 days. We'll be get this Hands Off Our Girls campaign with the try as best as possible for orange the world, for let the community be safe, for girl picking them, and we the way they na Sierra Leone. As you they hear over the news, you know say small picking and they here and there where man then just the rape. We see 1 5-year-old picking now where they cannot way no for waka again. The possibility say for lay waka is very slim. We see say women and they abuse them here and there. So whose message you get out there for people and perpetrators like that, what do you feel say them for do towards them, and whose message you get out there for young guys them way things say na small picking and them for they being?
Well, first off, I don't even see any reason we make big man for sit down they go mess up with small picking. For me, I'm not able for put them together, because the fact is this is something where I've been see very, very unreal. Even when they come up, even in my area, a lot of people go attest to it. I mean, I don't want to keep small picking for say I go keep small picking. I need to do it because I don't see waiting at the enjoyment day where I go get. I don't see waiting I go able to derive waiting at the satisfaction where I go get. The only thing where they panade na embarrassment. You don't understand? And the fact is, everybody knows say for tamper with small picking, now embarrassment, and also you deter the picking for grow up in that way. You don't already get some emotional stress. Some people can even physically deform the picking them. It then a radio, it then a television, flyers, and they go around and everybody aware. You don't understand in all the different languages. So for me, anybody where they catch Padande, that person not forever see sunlight again. Therefore keep them na prison, and that person therefore they under hard labor. Even the prison system, people endorse them at prison no more than they spend money for them. Government for institute things, they make them people and themselves able for raise income. You don't understand? Yeah. Where at the end of the day, if na a percentage of that income day, we come on do, you get them. Some man go able for start a decent life. You don't understand? If you go there, they go sentence you to 10 years imprisonment. Imagine. That not also for the rape man where they rape, man where they rape now forever in for day. You don't understand? But man where they don't sentence to 10 years imprisonment, where they come on and do, only mentality is like I'm already done. You don't understand? But if that person gets a package where they can meet, you don't understand it, he will able to get a good life. Even the trade where they don't learn inside it. So until at the end of the day, you get a process where they can go through. So if that person don't learn for the carpenter, you get so many ideas then within a prison. And they tell you the criminal they within a prison, the ideas then within they get. It just be say some man he take his own talent where God give him, he decide for make negative out of him. But I tell you, I know some smart people them when are criminals they decide say we have to do something positive. But this with criminal business who they pay. And they tell you go get one of the best people in the whole world. You don't understand? So now, what do you mean they say for man the way they reap them for they sound 100 years. Then for work hard labor and make sure say then put a trust fund, the money all for they go to people the way they don't rape. For their life, then for work for that day. In hard labor. You understand? then the prison system self make government table find way for upgrade. And many people are not just they idle. You don't understand.
Yeah.
You able get something where they contribute. That money where they spend at prison. I heard the other day, I was like, what? This kind of money just for money where they do some crazy thing. The many man they work for the money.
Okay.
So some man they will just they go prison no more.
Okay.
In for because you know say they go get free eats and free what is. But if they work this, some man will come in, they go inside again.
Somebody that asked a question. We get a question from Samuel Innocent. He say, we say, hands off our girls. What about Abbas Bundu and other government high personalities who are misusing their office and their position to get at young teenage girls? So what do you think about that? They talk about, specifically say somebody in the media, but that not to an issue for we. What about people the way they use them offices them forget at young picking them for say, okay, come I will give you money, or come I will use this me position for make you get scholarship, or I will make you get a better life. They misuse with girl picking them. What do you think say them for they do about them people and them?
Well, first of all, I want now a very good one, Samuel. This is something I've been on the discuss with the CEO of Awakening Women. I think that's something we could put inside a package. This is not for just I stand with. You know, a lot of people their own stands now just on Facebook. I stand with this, I stand with that. I feel say for hold public institution, public office in this country, you know, you get to be somebody credible. You get to be somebody where people they want for be like. You know, if then they keep people and where they do them kind of thing and in a public offices, that means that they inspire the next man way worse than unforeseeable. This is something good. You don't understand? We for the frown at them thing and they from top to bottom. Okay. Waiting some of them people and they do under if now I'm born and still do and they lock them up. You understand what I mean? So we get forget criteria as them. And even to the voters, you know, this is not way for being like a national outcry. Anybody we don't do some of them things and they don't forget the mindset self for what team say I want for old public office.
Yeah, they're not for even gear and
symbol.
They're not
for get the gear and symbol, you don't understand? So from the voters to even laws where they for put together, then they go make where somebody want for go for public office, he go for don't look himself properly first. So meaning people then go begin inculcate good habits. I want for this for be this person in the future. So this and this and this. Nothing I want for even go near. You don't understand it. Because I tell you, I've been discussing with the CEO for Awakening Women. A lot of young girls then they drop out of school. You know why? Because when they go to school, then they get involved with the teachers, and the picking and know now say I study now, I not study at the pass. So then go pass inside class, but when they go for external exams, national exams, they don't pass because they're not getting access to the people the way they mark their papers. So if they really want to empower the girl picking in this country, then for make sure say they set up a task force. A task force will go there, like CIDs, people that were well paid, we're not going to be compromised. You don't understand? We're going to move from school to school. Some of the school picking and not get that voice for can't talk, and because they take and say, at the end of the day, if I talk and say nothing in the commodity, but people that were going to be smart enough for identify perpetrators of that kind here, because whether they do and so, indirectly then they hurt the picking their future. Because once picking the pass in a class because you don't want to, you're not able to pass NPSC, means you go secondary school. If you mistakenly pass NPSC, you're not able to pass BK, you're not able to pass WAS, you don't get any future. You understand? So now, you know, then get for set institutions in place, we can make sure, say, from different areas, different departments, even in the workplace, CID them for the what they then forbid them your responsibility and that they nobody charged with, but make sure say then eradicate exploitation of women sexually now all areas from the school to the workplace.
Okay. So and I believe say that don't answer your question, Samuel Innocent to say. And also you will watch. If you get any question for Axel, you can still drop your message and we go answer your questions. And the girl picking yes, this campaign don't go through hands of our girls, but for me, I think that there is another set of people that they don't ignore when are the boy picking them. I do a survey 2 weeks back where I noticed say this homosexual business don't go rampant in the schools them, and with the say the boy picking them not safe. Someone can say, na boy picking able to handle himself. But as kids, they're not able to handle themselves. Then first sexual orientation where they can get into, now they can take for a lifetime. It can find it very difficult for even take them off them. Yeah. We see say big schools that where they make names like the Sierra Leone Grammar School, the Prince of Wales, St. Edward's, Collegiate, and others big school them guys there where we don't get that homosexual orientation, don't go into them schools and as teachers and then they abuse with boy picking them. What thing are you take on that day?
It's the same thing, like the hands off for our girls. We now one of the things that we really support to the first lady the push, and also another thing we give me the push, give me the edge for make sure say I support awakening women. We now they're also the one of the primary objective and now the same mechanism. Some of them tend the some of them also na intimidation. You know, do this, I don't go pass you. You know, do this, I don't go because if I tell you, homosexual business na thing where people are really the fun again. But some people limited in so many ways. Some guys because of that teacher, then they intimidate them and make them involved in some of them things there as well. Some people also because of money, even this hands off our girls, then they forget so much awareness raising, make picking them no say, men money not fool you for the go and they don't. Because not to just school, the way they say in public institution, and whether people and they not to say that they go intimidate them with marks, so then they intimidate them with money. Some of them pick them come on and go homes, both boys and girls now they talk about now. So if we get a task force, we identify the issues there so and bring them people here to book. I feel say this thing here now within 1 year they don't.
Say name and shame. Name and shame them. Make people know about them people and they will not just need for say, oh, if this go out, my family name they at stake. If this go out, we can go be a talk of a town. If we name and shame them people and the perpetrators of them thing there, so I believe say them go stop and it go reduce na the society.
Yo, definitely. T, I not cut you word. A lot of people can feel say something and they then disadvantage. Then I'm me. You don't understand. I remember the time we be there in music when we win all the awards then for best R&B. CSA when a cassette sellers association, them self they make award that year day, and them they go with that kind of thing, then they intimidate people. Like, we don't win the award, but they don't want to give the artists them the money where they put. And you been get a whole lot of artists the way even have been artists the way been bigger than we and the indigenous so be small, but we know all the awards, but we have been small guys. But we as indigenous because we be aware, we been go college, we not afraid for take them to book. Because we know say they not get nothing for do. There are times people they create that kind of fear around you. If you do this na go be. If you do this na go be. You know what we do? We decide for me say we do am. We take CSC. We report them to police. Okay. At the end of the day, everybody been getting money and then begin afraid now self for begin doing back. Okay. So there are times now because of fear, people get that mentality. They say, this I can do. Then nothing they come out BND because then people are afraid of me because I get this edge over them people. And when I tell you what begin doing, then they begin to say people don't begin aware and this thing are waiting for stop because it is wrong in every way. It is wrong. They know say it wrong, but then they around that kind thing where they don't build around themselves. Na me teacher, na me lecturer, na me MP. Or na me uncle we got money, so this thing not for them. If I go report myself at the end of the day, I'm still in a disadvantaged position. Now, not lie. Once we begin name and shame, then they stop for them.
Okay. Thank you very much. I believe say we need for name and shame perpetrators of rape, perpetrators of this homosexual stuff. We need for name and shame then our society, so society go be safe. For we girl picking our society go also be safe for boy picking it. It's been a pleasure having you on my show, Talk with T, and I believe say you get more things for do. And next time we Talk with T come, na McKinney, we go come and see, and I believe say big things go go to another level, and we go get for interview more and take a tour around the whole place. Like when you say you get 5 acres.
5.2 acres land.
5.2 acre land. I know say by that time they come again. We go down meet great things and big things go down they happen around as they come in and name big things and whether they do something big they happen. So please continue for follow me on Facebook and also follow me on Instagram on Miss Beautiful _TRICIA, and you will get live updates on people that want to do something better in their life. Young people are like Petemaa Sheriff, for they do better things in their life, for they inspire other people and for do better things. So you out there, not just owe you money because you get money right now and you not do something better, creative with your life. Use your talents for do something better. As it inside the Bible, God give in servants them talent. Some people then decide not for use them, keep their own. Some man use them, he take into it on for. Some man in own one, he take them, he keep them. He say no, this one keep them. How you give me the one? Now so myself go give him back the one. But if you can at this wall with one talent and you know multiply that talent there for maybe 2, 3, or 4, it's at your own detriment. It's at the detriment of you picking them, and you're not able to do something positive with your life. It's been a pleasure having Petemaa Sheriff on with me here on this platform, and I hope say more other people then go come on board. And please do like my page, continue for give comments and tell me how you feel about the show. Thank you very much. I love you guys, and I will be back with you tomorrow. Officially talk with you the start tomorrow, so stay tuned. We'll get more people in for interview, more people in for can give motivation at all. Young people and not old people, young people that will inspire lives. Thank you very much, and stay tuned. I love you guys.